Alright, everybody, welcome back to the next part of my Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection 30th Anniversary Special, in which we're back on the PlayStation, and we're going to play Jeopardy! Second Edition. Let's see how we do.
Hi folks, I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's just Tournament of Champions. One player. From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy!
Hi, and welcome to Jeopardy's Tournament of Champions. You know, only the very best players are invited to participate in our tournament. So congratulations to each of you. Let's get started.
I'm ready.
Here are the categories for the Jeopardy round. Contemporary authors. Sharks. Getting scientific. Queen for a Day. Let's get musical. And completing the board, our final category is Let's Speak Australian, mate.
Beer. Foster's Australian for beer.
Player one, your turn.
He's the author of The Firm, The Rainmaker, and The Partner.
Who is John Grisham?
Player one. Yes, indeed.
His grandfather, Thomas Gore, was a senator from Oklahoma.
Who is Gore Verbinski?
Player one.
Or Gore Vidal?
You got it. Answer, the Daily Double. Player one, please make your wager.
Astronaut Dave Bowman is brought back to life in his novel 3001, The Final Odyssey.
Who is Arthur C. Clarke?
Player one. You're correct.
This bonfire of the vanities author once tried out as a pitcher for the New York Giants.
Player three.
Tom Wolfe.
Exactly. Player three, what will it be?
Let's speak Australian, mate. For 100.
Prezzies are nice to receive because prezzies are these.
What are presents?
Player one. That's right. Player one, what'll it be?
A bluey is a woman with this hair color.
What is red?
Player one? Exactly.
We're having a Barbie during the Arvo, which is this part of the day.
What is the evening?
Player one? Oh, that's incorrect.
Oh no, it's the other one.
Player two?
Yeah, the afternoon, that's right.
That's right. Your turn, player 2.
I'd like Queen for a Day. For 100, please.
In Wonderland, she cries, "Off with Alice's head!" What a card.
Who is the Queen of Hearts?
Player 1. You're correct. Player 1.
It's an Australian state, mate.
What is Queensland?
Player 1. Exactly.
There's no mystery that this sleuth solved the Roman hat mystery and
French powder mystery.
Who is Ellery Queen?
Player 1. Yes, indeed.
She's the egg-laying monarch found in a mound of white ants.
Who is the Queen Ant?
Player 1. No, that's not right. Sorry.
What?
Player 3.
A Queen Termite? What?
Definitely. If you would, player 3.
Let's get musical. For 100.
The Who earned an entry in this Guinness Book with a 120 decibel concert performance.
What is the Guinness Book of World Records?
Player 1. You got it. Player 1, your turn.
The RIAA certifies a record that has sold 500,000 or more copies as gold, and 1 million or more as this.
What is platinum?
Player 1. That's right.
During his long career, he had only 2 #1 hits, Travelin' Man and Poor Little Fool.
Player 2.
Rick Nelson?
You're correct. Your choice, player 2.
Sharks. For 100.
All sharks have at least 1 dorsal fin and 1 caudal fin, better known as this.
What is a tail?
Player 1. That's right. Player 1, what'll it be?
The smallest of the 9 species of this shark actually looks more like a shovel up front.
What's a hammerhead shark?
Player 1. Exactly.
A battery-powered device for divers repels sharks using this type of field.
What is magnetic field?
Player 1.
No. What is sonar? It's not magnetic field. Actually, try.
Oh, regrettably, no. Player 2.
Electromagnetic field.
Right you are. It's your turn, player 2.
Getting scientific. For 100.
The name of this ology comes from 2 Greek words meaning earth discussion.
Player 1.
What is geology?
Exactly.
Player one, your turn.
Stephen Chu won a Nobel Prize for slowing atoms with these light beams.
What are lasers?
Player one. You're correct.
Type of bladder removed in a cholecystectomy.
What is a gallbladder?
Player one. Definitely.
Mills for this product process the raw
cane into molasses.
What is sugar?
Player one.
That's it.
The juice of this bog fruit berry, seen here, is sometimes used to treat urinary tract infections.
What is a cranberry?
Player one. Yes, indeed.
Like her heroine, Case Carpetta, this author once worked for the Chief Medical Examiner's Office in Virginia.
Player one.
Who is Agatha Christie?
No. I'm sorry.
Oh, phooey.
Player two.
Patricia Cornwell.
Well done. Yes. Player two.
Let's get musical. For 400, please, Alex.
Steven Tyler is the lead singer for this group.
Who are Aerosmith?
Player one. You got it. Your choice, player one.
Like Picasso, this Polish prince went through a blue period with hits like Blue on Blue and Blue Velvet.
Who is Bobby Vinton?
Player one. Definitely.
If you're in the nick, you're this, like The Thinker.
What is nude?
Player one. That's right.
Something that's genuine or truthful is fair this.
Player two.
Dinkum?
You got it. Player two, you choose.
Sharks. For 400, Alex.
This term for a mass descent of sharks on prey is also applied to massive media interest.
What is a feeding frenzy?
Player one. Right you are. Player one, what'll it be?
It's said that black wetsuits attract great white sharks because swimmers resemble these animals.
What are seals?
Player one. You got it. And now to finish off the round.
The ninth man with this title, he was responsible for the rules of boxing.
Who is the Marquess of Queensberry?
Player one. You're correct.
Marquess of Queensberry, yep.
Let's take a look and see how everyone's doing after the Jeopardy round.
Player one, most impressive.
$5,000.
Player two, you're not too far off the lead. You're in last place, player three, but you get to start things off in Double Jeopardy. Let's move on to Double Jeopardy. There are 2 daily doubles awaiting you on this board. Let's get started. Let's see if you like these categories in the Double Jeopardy round.
Ancient Greece. Politicians. Dash A, dash A, dash A. New York, New York. Martial artists. And just to finish things off, historic classifieds.
Player 3, it's your turn.
Give me AAA. For 200, please, Alex.
Ecuador is the world's largest exporter of this fruit's Cavendish species.
What is a banana?
Player 1. Well done, yes. Player 1, your turn.
Hats off to this country between Costa Rica and Colombia.
What is Panama?
Player 1. That's it.
From Spanish for hut, it's a little shelter that opens onto a swimming pool.
What is a cabana?
Player 1. Yes, indeed.
Hotel chains include Days Inn, Howard Johnson, and This Inn.
What's the Ramada Inn?
Player 1. Right you are.
A famous Holy Land fortress of 73 A.D.
Player 2. Well done, yes.
Masada.
Player 2.
Politicians. For 200, please.
During the 1988 primary campaign, this vice president quipped, "What's wrong with being a boring kind of guy?"
Player 1.
Who is Dan Quayle?
Ooh, sorry. Player 3.
Oh, George Bush.
Right you are. Okay, player 3.
Politicians? For 400, please.
On January 7, 1997, he became the first Republican in 68 years to win successive terms as House Speaker.
Player 1.
Who is Al Gore?
No, that's not right. Sorry. Player 3.
Newt Gingrich.
That's right.
Let's do politicians for 600.
In 1996, this Green Mountain State's Bernie Sanders was re-elected as the lone independent in the House.
What is Vermont?
Player 1. That's it. Your choice, player 1.
This Kennedy was chairman of the Senate Labor and Human Services Committee from 1987 to 1995.
Player 1.
Who is Ted Kennedy? No? Who is Edward Kennedy?
Exactly.
Bill Clinton awarded this presidential rival the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 1997.
Player 2.
Robert Dole.
Definitely. Your choice, player 2.
Ancient Greece. For 200, please.
The Greeks were using rods as money until they appropriated the idea of these flat, round objects from the Lydians.
What are coins?
Player 1. Exactly. Player 1, what'll it be?
Xanthippes' husband, this Greek philosopher, had his own method of asking questions.
Oh, Socrates.
Of 9, 19, or 99, the number of the ancient muses.
What is 9?
Player 1. Yes, indeed.
These federations included Achaean, Delian, and Amphictyonic. No national or American, like in baseball.
What are leagues?
Player 1. Right you are.
A hoplite was a soldier named for his hoplon, one of these round and heavy battlefield protectors.
Player 1.
What is a shield?
That's it.
FSBO. This vast region, including Aleutian Islands, 7.2 million OBO.
What is Alaska?
Player 1. That's right.
In 431, he would have jumped at the ad, bishop needed for Celtic island, must have shamrock.
Who is St. Patrick?
Player 1. Yes.
Situation wanted. This British ex-naval minister seeks post. Nothing to offer but blood, toil, tears, sweat.
Who's Winston Churchill?
Player 1. That's it. Answer: the Daily Double. Player 1, please make your wager.
In 1508, he may have successfully responded to Sistine Chapel painter needed. Strong neck a must.
Who is Michelangelo?
Player 1. Definitely.
In the 1660s, this Swede could have advertised, "Experienced queen seeks throne, Catholic countries only."
Player 1.
Who is, who is Christina?
Exactly.
His 1983 character, Lone Wolf McQuaid, was a maverick Texas Ranger. Good idea for a TV show.
Who is
Player 1.
Chuck Norris?
That's it.
He's been above the law, marked for death, hard to kill, and out for justice.
Who is Steven Seagal?
Player 1. Yes, indeed.
The TV series Kung Fu was the idea of this martial artist, seen here.
Who is Bruce Lee?
Player 1. Exactly.
This international star is also known as Chen Gang-shen and Chang Kwang-sang.
Who is Jackie Chan?
Player 1.
Oops.
Right you are.
Director John G. Avildsen directed this 1984 Ralph Macchio film and 2 of its sequels.
What is the Karate Kid?
Player 1. Yes, indeed.
This landmark over the East River was once dubbed the 8th wonder of the world.
What is the Brooklyn Bridge?
Player 1.
Exactly.
This Guggenheim building is a work of art in itself.
What is the Guggenheim Museum?
Player 1. Right you are.
This island is home to the Cyclone roller coaster and the Wonder Wheel.
What is Coney Island?
Player 1. Yes, indeed.
You'll find strawberry fields in this Manhattan Park.
What is Central Park?
Player 1. Definitely.
And now to finish off the round. Answer, the Daily Double.
Player 1, please make your wager.
I'm gonna do 24,000.
Soho means south of this street.
Player 1.
What is Houston Street?
Yes, indeed. That's the end of the Double Jeopardy round. Let's check out the scores.
Player 1, you've got the lead going into Final Jeopardy. Player 2, you're not too far off the lead. You're trailing Player 3, but there's plenty of game left.
There's only Final Jeopardy left.
All right, now it's time for Final Jeopardy. I'll show you the category and give you a few seconds to think about your wager.
Our Final Jeopardy category is
Oh, this
American
is easy.
symbols.
Player 3, could we have your wager?
Player 2, your wager, please. Player 1, please make your wager. Player 3?
Player 2.
A June 14, 1777 congressional resolution determined what should be on this, but didn't set the design.
Player 1? Well, how did everyone manage with that clue?
Player 3, your question. That's right.
Yep.
And your
So I'm
wager
gonna
was?
do $100,000. I'll see you all for another game.
Player 2, your question. Sorry, that's incorrect. How much did it cost?
Dollar bill. What the heck, Richard?
Player 1, your question? That's right. And your wager was?
And that's all for the Tournament of Champions game. Let's see how everyone did. Congratulations to our winner, Player 1. Thanks for playing Jeopardy. Hope you had a good time. So long, everybody.